Hey Moscow fans! Down here from the Roblox over here, I'm Tebo Concept inside of Rosekill, Northern California. And this is where the game is called of the game title as well. So we're pretty possibly that we're sure that was set into 20 over here. So looks like we're gonna be possibly we have 3 different DCC controllers as well. So we have the controller for controlling trains, and the consist, and the programmer. Looks like we have some sort of locomotives that should be able to get on our way as fast as possible, but unfortunately it will be taking too long. And because of this map is slightly more bigger than ever, is perhaps it must be the first biggest map around here for around here ourselves. The second biggest map cannot be in the link in the description because due to the game itself was extremely large. We're gonna be making it itself for using only one locomotive and make it ourselves do this. Let's make ourselves for the realistic moment, because as you can see we have put in ourselves to 100,000 horsepower, which is making ourselves to 0.8. I'm probably very sure is going to be such as one thing. We're making sure that we're going to be on time to release the locomotive and a couple of these coaches as well. So I'm not very sure that the locomotive isn't going to be working correctly, and I'm not sure this isn't going to be making towards like this, and we cannot able to do this, but slightly it wasn't going to be realistic enough. So the train number 2015 is going to be making ourselves to roll it back, and also by not derailing itself for the train. So the train is going to be on our way, and because as you can see the American buffer, we're going to make ourselves to do this. By the way, the train will be stopping on time, because as you'll be seeing this, the train lights are just completely working on, and it will make it for our first stop. So as you can see, the bell is probably perfectly working itself for one time. And the train, I'm probably not sure. These were the railroad crossings. That the first time that we just completely met about this. So the monster speedo locomotive is going to be currently moving ourselves forward, but I'm not sure the locomotive aren't able to move. If I can move the train has started to lag for so much, and I'm not gonna be pretty even sure the train shouldn't able to be moved for so much. So the train will be staying for a little bit as moment, and wait that the railroad crossings will never stop as well. So we'll be waiting it again 5 minutes later. There are no free cameras available, and let's just pretty wanted to say, let's move the train as fast as possible before hitting 100 by itself. So let's put on ourselves the bell on, and I cannot believe the train is about to move. I guess it's going to be fast, but it's absolutely going to be much necessary. Starting the station in Auburn. So it looks like the train is about to move on. So the train has already departed from Auburn all the way from itself one in the Northern California. This is where the last stop beyond its way to move forward as well. And as you can hear the train sound of this one thing as well. So we hear the train as very fast as possible. There are many train crossings as well, with a lot of them as well. So it's not gonna be decided to move into the last place to do so. So I won't believe this is going to be such as one thing. Let's just going all the way to move out here. So the train is going to be really fast as possible. And before the train is going to be moved really fast until it derails so quick. I really think the train is going to be moved so quickly as well. So in the game updates about Roadkill Sandbox that recently updated the most largest turn of the rails. The rail turn is gonna be pretty much is gonna be good as well. So with the largest thing as well, that won't be added into Roadkill Sandbox. But this is the Roadkill Northern Railway. I won't be able to get for very stopping, as we're absolutely trying to find something very incredible like these things as well. So the train is definitely moving so quick, but I just completely walk so slow, and the train is going to be making itself more faster than me, whatever we try to say. And our next stop will be absolutely, it's going to be extremely far as well. So the train isn't going to be such a speedy whatever we do. The train is going to be moving for a lot of ourselves, and we're just going to be spamming the train horn as well. So looks like we've probably just sound out. We're just going to be spamming out to sound the train. And I'm probably recently the train is going to be arrive at the moment at the station. And so the train is going to be coming up fast all the way for its first stop. And recently the train isn't going to be stopping whatsoever as well. So I'm probably isn't going to be making towards like this one as well. And I expect to be that what I just said. The train is going to be moving whatever it is. So in my next Roadkill video, it's going to be taking a little bit far as possible. So I can't speed my character up, and I guess it's nothing that we're pretty good to go. And we're slightly headed down the hill to slow the train down, and this is our first stop as well. And because of the train is going to be coming so quickly, I'm making sure the train is not going to be derailed as fast as possible. So we're going to be stopping the train over here. So we're going to be set into stop point, as it looks like the train is going to be arrive right over here to Rockland. So the train will be stopping by for just a moment. So, but then looks like the train is going to be stopping for one time at this. We're not going to be passing one station, but I feels like I'm gonna be running out of breath for all overall. So let's completely stop the train. It's not going to be worth it as well. So I eventually stop the train. And here comes the train really even faster itself. For one thing, the reason it was. So I'm just waiting for the train to come over here. Then here it is. The train is absolutely here to come all the way down here as well. Yikes. I'm probably the train horn sounds definitely more louder than ever. Because it's basically, it was absolutely for the layout as well. So it definitely arrives at the station. But looks like that completely arrived for its first time. Whatever we tried to say as well, we could not able to be stopped. But unfortunately, the train has just completely fast past the station, and it's absolutely nothing. It cannot be stopped as well. So unfortunately, the train is going all the way down into another stop. Well, here goes for our first stop. The train is starting to get slowing down whatsoever, and I'm not pretty sure that we missed the first station because requires for small cars and trains. This is not the BNR as well as possible. And right there, over there must be the train station at 1, of course. I'm not sure that the train is gonna be hit it straight to full. I don't really think this isn't going to be just like as well. And that will be it for today's video over here. And oh dear, the train is not going to be stopped over here. And because the station is absolutely long, I guess, so the train is about to making our way of the complete stop as well. As I'm making sure the train has for a complete stop as well. So we turn off the bell and the passengers just leave the train, and we're gonna be waiting for another departure again. So looks like that will be the end of this video. That we hearing this K5LA ridiculously loud as fast as well, and probably that will be the end of this video as well. That arrived at the first station, we did it. So but next time we're going to become to revisit again, because sometimes that review for my videos that the developer is going to review my video as well. And probably, hopefully that you like this video as anyways. So if you like for today's video for the road scale International California Railroad as fast like these things for the Amtrak California and the Surfliner as well, please sure to give us a like and subscribe and click that bell for new notifications about for some more road scale sandbox videos or random road scale videos as well. Thanks for watching and for all your support, road scale fans, and which is going to be Turbo Concept is signing off, and I'll talk to you rail fanners all later.